Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. The scam artists are out in force. And this is a very important money matter. I mean, I know some talk about business and money management, but y'all got to protect y'all money out there. Y'all got to protect y'all money out there. I say I needed to address this. Like, I get a scam call, like it's from someone claiming, "Oh, you gonna be home? We got subpoena because of a court case." And I'm like, I used to work in the legal profession, and I know how subpoenas work. I used to deliver subpoenas. You don't call anybody first, just in case y'all get one of those phone calls. They don't call you first; they just show up. Because you call somebody, what you gonna do? Seriously, you gonna disappear? You're just like, oh, I'll be here this day. You'll make sure you be sitting outside your place looking at them and stuff. They don't do that. So you get that call because usually what I found out with those calls, they'll try to get money out of you or something. Is that subpoena thing or, got something about the IRS or something like that. And you'll say, well, you got to pay this or, well, nah, they out in force because so many people have lost money because of being like furloughed or actually laid off. Furlough is one thing, laid off is totally something even worse. And of course, quiet as it's kept, people still getting fired. People need money. And you get some people who think they're smarter than average. They'll say, well, I'm going to get something out of it. And they usually prey on older folks too, or somebody. They'll do something because you think about it. If they make a call or hit up 1,000 people a day, especially on social media, there's somebody not bright enough for it. It's easy. It's just people out there. In fact, I remember back in the day, I had a friend of mine. He was a good guy, but socially, well, he needed some help. And it was a situation they did with, it's called a pigeon drop, right? Somebody they found like this bag and it had all this money in it, right? And then all of a sudden, somebody who's supposedly not connected come up and they say some stuff and they'll say, hey, hold on to this and then come back and, just to see if we can trust you, just give us amount of money. This dude did all of that. And I'm sitting there like, why ain't you just look in the bag? There's no way you're going to give me something, say it's a bunch of money and I don't look in the bag. Right? And I think they'd say, oh, don't look at it. But he's a good guy. Hopefully he got some street smart since then. But there's always something. There's always something. Because in that situation, he met where the person was, found out there was nothing in that bag. Now it's like, well, why don't you do that at first? And be smart with it. Be smart. If somebody calls you trying to get money, one, just hang up. Just say no. If they say they're going to subpoena you or something, it's like, okay. Don't do like I do. I was cursing some people out, explaining it to them. But just a regular person, just be like, hang up. Just hang up in their face. Whatever they do, like any calls like that, or somebody hit you up with a great opportunity. That's a common one, right? They get quick rich scheme or something like that, or you can get some money or something. Like, be careful, especially if anything online. Something that's not easily verified. Very important. This is very key because people got to understand something. It's tough out there when you get it. When we in an economic situation like this, the predators come out even more in force. I mean, that's a normal part of life anyway. That's a normal part of life, but they come out in force. And that's a very important thing. That's a very important thing, especially with money. Like, check out everything. Check out jobs. Check out and seriously, like, even if you're going for something, check out anything that requires you to pay. Here's a general rule of thumb I have. If they require me to pay, I'll check it out. Anything, I don't care what it is. And usually they'll hit you up, well, if you pay this and then you can get this further, right? Like, even I'm gonna tell you what, even some stuff that's nominally legit, check it out. Because I remember I ain't gonna call this famous person's name, but they were offering some seminars, some programs and stuff. And, of course, you got to pay some money. I was like, and this is legit. I mean, it's legit. But even in those situations, pay attention. Every single thing, pay attention. Anything that requires you spend your money, keep it. I mean, and that's like really just some street game. And I've talked about that before. Like I've told guys, don't lead with your wallet. But that's just some street thing, period. You know, if you required to pay first, you like, oh, hold up. You know, legit. See what you get. Look up stuff because there's a ton of scams out there. A lot of people get caught up, especially. And I'm gonna tell you what, especially because they looking. And one of the things that people get caught up on is they looking for a break, a get rich quick, or like I mentioned with that pigeon drop thing, just a person who just seemed like they're gullible. It's like you keep that money in the pocket. That's one thing I give my sons. And they probably become millionaires or something, or how they spend very little money. they spend they keep it. You asking for something, you should. They be like looking at you funny. I'm like, yeah, okay. They be looking at you. I tell my sons, hey, you want this? You got to pay it yourself. And they be trying to work it out of me. I was like, I'm proud of y'all. You still ain't getting it, but I'm proud of you because nobody else getting money out of y'all either. But yeah, though, seriously though, scam artists are out. Be careful out there. Seriously. All joking aside, be careful out there. Very important during these times. All right. So anyway, that's all I got. I know learn me say, let's go make that money. Keep that money in your wallet or purse if you're a lady listening. Keep that money. Talk to y'all.